Greetings and salutations, folks. This is Ryan here, and today we are back for more Honkai Star Rail. So, 3.0 dropped literally earlier last night. Excited. I don't know what I'm going to expect, besides Gilgamesh being there for some reason. I know it's Mayday, but it's like, okay, or Mayday. Because I don't know, they're taking Greek or Roman pronunciations. So there's that. And then Mam's going to be a thing. I don't know what's going to expect. All I know is I spoiled myself a little bit. Now, I don't know if it's the ending, but it sounds like not a prologue, but something. But I won't say anything about it. Also, I made myself a deal. Considering, hold on, let me change the scenery here so people can actually hear me think my process. So, semi-important and semi-serious conversation here. So, as people know, and this is a semi-serious discussion, and I'll probably make a short out of it just to enunciate here. So, as everyone knows, I like Silverwolf. Like, I really like Silverwolf. Silverwolf is one of my favorite characters, not only because I like her design, and I guess she's a Bronya clone, and she's a character from Impact 3rd with the same code name, but I made myself a deal since the fires in LA are kind of fucked up at the moment, so for the entirety of the stream, or at least for the entirety of Ambrosia? I don't know, sounds like the freaking salad. I'm going to use Silverwolf in my team comp, and I don't care who else I use. I'm just going to use Silverwolf with whoever I'm using, and it don't matter. I am still using Silverwolf, just because my friend, one of my colleagues, has sent me a message that the voice actress, her home was burned down because of the damn fire, so to just show my support, I am using Silverwolf. In fact, sorry, Stell. Silverwolf is going to lead the team. Yeah, so. And then I guess Herta will come along too. Because I do have Herta. And then we'll just bounce down. But yeah, that's a little detail that I want to kick there out at the window. Alright, enough of the horrible, horrible realities of, well, reality. But yeah, 3.0 is here, and we're expecting some goody things happening. Totally nothing horrible is about to happen, as we know what happened with Penacony, and the Xiangela Fu, and Bellabog, and anything else in between and beyond. But just to quickly clarify, yeah, Silverwolf was literally one of my first characters. I literally got her. Was it before? Hold up. Was it before or after Sela? Because I think she came out before Sela's time. No. Yeah, that doesn't help me. So, let's see here. Yeah, so I got her. Hello, Rocks. I'm explaining some crucial details here. So, let's see here. I started playing this game last year around April. The end of April. Right? So, I started a little bit late. Silverwolf was shortly after, like 2 months after, but I think we had Sela at the time. Because I remember correctly, Sela was the shit back then. Yeah, so it was her, Sela, and I think Bronya was that. But Bronya didn't show up until earlier last year. So I've been playing this for almost 2 years now, give or take. Once we cross the thresholds of later, but yeah, I didn't get Bronya until much later, because I didn't start until April, and then we got Bronya a little bit later. Or am I reading the months wrong? So it has to be September because of their, yeah, has to be no. Huh. It really has been 2 years. But anyway, yeah, I'm terrible with math. Don't judge me. But yeah, I started playing this for almost 2 years ago, give or take. And Sela, I believe, was on the banner. If I could find her real quick. Yeah, Sela came out shortly after that because that was her banner at the time when I first started playing. And then I think Bronya was available at the time. No, I didn't get Bronya until a year after, which was considered one of the better supports back then because getting a free turn was very broken back then. I'm explaining to the folks right now, Rocks, that due to the incident that happened to Melissa Fawn, who is Silverwolf's VA, because I like I like Neptunia. I still haven't played the new Neptunia game yet, sadly, so we'll wait and see. But her residence got burned down to the LA fires, and I just want to show support, and I doubt people will watch this because it's a goddamn stream. But I'm going to play her character as the lead. And I don't care if they have a weakness to Quantum anyway, because she's already a broken character. The only problem with Silverwolf is that her niche is only single target only. So, she's basically a hunt character with an absurd amount of debuffing potential and defense shred. I know, it's sad. Because my friend sent me a thing. I haven't posted it on my community because I was like, okay, it was too sentimental, and I was busy at work, and I don't like talking about work. In fact, I don't even like talking about real life stuff unless I bring it up. So, yeah. And I still need to work on Herta, I need to still work on Madame Herta's, kit, because I didn't really farm relics, because I wasn't sure how her relics would play. So, the system is requiring me to use the relic systems that's adjacent to what Sunday's, equipment is. So, at default, she does decent damage on her own, just without the relics, but to be fair, look at these stats. She could barely survive probably 3 hits from normal enemies at level 80. So, I'm not really going to expect too much out of her kit. I already had the Erudition light cone that I had Jing Yuan from earlier. Is it Jing Yuan? Yeah. So, alright, enough screwing around. I already did my dailies from earlier today. It's time to not do that one. Because I still yet to do Argenti's thing, because I still have PTSD from Argenti. And Bullium in Divergent Universe is never boring. So. Wait, which one's first? Gets invented by researchers. Yeah, I noticed that. I don't really miss it because I don't really do daily missions. I just do whatever. I just grind for the first like less than 30 minutes. I either get materials because there's already the sending characters out, which is already useful because it only takes about 18-20 hours, and I just do that, come back later. And I mostly just grind for either relics or materials at this point. And then if I had to get Plantier relics, then so be it. Yeah, why me? Why am I special? After discussion with the company, we figured it's best that you take it. Yeah, I might have to get a new headset because for some reason the sound is just messing with me. So, as people know, I don't really wear a headphone set. I use it as a glorified mic. Ah! It is a side mission. Interesting. Oh, what? Okay, so we have that, but I don't know if I'll do that later. Hey, it's been a while since things. Hey, that means... Hey! Donald is not amused. Time to warp jump. Exactly. Regarding our next edition, a passenger has given us a special tip. As usual, we'll discuss this in the navigation meeting in the car. Okay. I need to reassign things so people will just disappear for a bit here. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Oh, there we go.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
I wish I recorded my earlier video because I was completely freaking out over March's new dress, but I was also slightly annoyed that why couldn't you just use this for both forms? But I guess that would require a lot more animation work, I guess, because I think originally her dress was originally during her original preservation role, her path. So I guess they would have to do a lot of fiddling. But you know, I'm playing on console, so there's no way in how I can mod it. But that would have been nice if it was for both paths. But you know, it's for free. I'm not gonna complain too much about it. But yeah. But like I said, I'm gonna use Silver Wolf exclusively for I'm gonna butcher the name Ambrosia the Greek place. Ah yes. I wasn't too English man. Amphoreus. Amphoreus or I'm pretty sure someone's gonna correct me in dialogue.
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party card arrest.
Yeah, because he has nowhere to sleep. He's sleeping on the couch.
Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Isn't Washtopia? I remember Washtopia is supposed to be like a vacation planet. The last time I remember, before we got our asses kicked by Argentina, and I kind of gave up on it. Amphoreus. Huh. I'm totally not going to forget that Amphoreus. I don't know. I'm probably going to butcher it again. I'm just going to call it Ambrosia, like the salad.
That's unexpected, all right. But let's not do that.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Yeah, Lushaka is the one where he was from. I guess it's like an ocean planet. So I guess it's kind of like Manon from Star Wars, I want to say. I think. I don't know, it's that one planet where you had to do the stupid puzzle when you're playing Knights of the Republic 1.
Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
Initial sites of the Celeron disaster is probably not the safest choice. Then why is that even an option?
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
Well, which one's closer?
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
A planet not recorded in the data bank, and a world even Achivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
No one wants to go to Edo Star. No one wants to go to Washopia.
They suffered an ambush by the Antimatter Legion some time ago. According to the IPC, the enemy was repelled, but Edo Star placed their planet on temporary lockdown. I'm afraid there's nothing we can do there.
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know
given the
about
trailer, I wouldn't be surprised that's
the
March's
other
famous
two
last
worlds
words.
aren't exactly safe options. Anyway.
Now, given that there's three parts to the thing, because there's at least according to what I saw, there's 3 parts to the story. I might have to break up the stream. We want to go to Wash Plant. Yeah, isn't Washtopia just a giant washing, like a freaking car wash, so we could get the. Because didn't Pom Pom mention that we need to get the express tidied up eventually? I never finished Argenti's companion quest because he kicked my ass because I didn't know how to do stats right. And people were judging me on my Jingliu, and it's like, stop it! I know I'm playing bad. I'm a casual person. Damn it! But I do like big numbers going up, though. Just like any other RPG. If you don't overgrind, then there's a problem. Unlike a certain boss I faced the other day. Jesus.
Looks like Pom Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
It's too bad that the outfit doesn't reflect their current clothes, because it'd be funny if she just wore her dress and it's like, hey, where are you going? It's not like we're going on a date or something. Or are we? Okay. I'm not going to spoil it. Ooh. Are you trying to make me cry like a little baby like I did with frickin' Persona? I didn't cry though. I was just tearing up like I'm better than Aeon.
This is Akivili we're talking about. In the first instance, every one of their stops was a world no human had ever set foot on. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili, so we don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
I need to talk to my girlfriend first. Oh.
Some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish? Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
I mean, it could be worse. You'd be stuck on a planet infested with giant space bugs. Pun slightly intended, but I was actually thinking of 40K, not the propagation bugs. So, oop. Oh, we actually go into the cart. Oh, we actually. Oh, I kind of forgot. This is so different. I'm still getting used to the fact that, hey, this is now big for some reason.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision. Truth be told, it's more of a personal request. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus. Cut through the thick mist and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
Interesting.
Would you care for some jokes? A bit of laughter might be good for your health.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop.
We're actually going back to Penacony. No, I'm not going to be mean to the newcomer.
Nice. Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Huh. Well, that was pretty straightforward. I was expecting something a little bit more in hindsight. Name for Mars happening in place. We're going back to Penacony. You get to see your sister again. Not really.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
Whee!
There's nothing there.
On, miss.
Confusing.
Oh my. Aye.
The answer lies hidden in the starry sky. Here
Well,
it is.
when they say infinite, I didn't mean a literal symbol of infinity.
Seen through the garden's mirror, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
The dumbass answers are usually the best ones.
As you can see,
like a giant
Amphoreus
egg.
is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet.
Wouldn't we get in trouble for this nonsense? Because I'm suddenly reminded of the nonsense from Star Trek now.
Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Actually, you know what's really funny? Since if you like Black Swan, something tells me you will like Blake from Ruby because it's the same voice actress. It's funny because I was watching another YouTuber guy, dude on the internet, and he was actually comparing Triple Z characters to Ruby characters, and I was like, I've been playing a Ruby game this entire time, and no one has told me, because I like Neo, and Neo is, well, yeah, Neo's Neo.
I would even go as
Do I have a
far
thing?
as to
Do I have a
say
thing for short girls? I don't know.
eons
I'm short myself, so I can't
themselves.
say.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
Well, as far as I understand, the devs also are big Fate fans. That's why we're having that collaboration probably around fall. But the fact that Mayday, or Mayday, however you pronounce it, has a uncanny similarity to Gilgamesh. The only thing that's missing is him just calling people mongrels and having that iconic laugh. But that's the Japanese dub. So if I hear him speak in English and it's you know who, I'm gonna lose my shit. I doubt it. But they did have freaking Lena Lee as freaking Jing Liu, so.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
is it Dr. Ratio world? Because isn't he's not from that world. Are you just talking about the way he's dressed because he's like a Greek scholar? Maybe? But I think he's just a regular human being, though. He's just a very smart person.
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path.
He kills you with math.
I don't know what it is.
He's a fucking JoJo character to boot.
Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other two
we got a
paths.
JoJo character. We got a Super Sentai henshin mecha girl who turns into into like a power suit robot. We have virtually a fourth wall breaking cyber hacker terrorist, whatever the Celeron hunters are considered. Spider Mom. Where's the Dark Souls reference? I'll be laughing. It can't be as funny as what's her name from Valkyria Chronicles 4 when she only had the helmet and all you saw were the blonde pigtails out of her helmet. And it's like, it's Dark Soul Chan. She's wearing the elite knight helmet.
This white ribbon of light encircling
She was actually one of my favorite
Amphoreus
characters in
might
Valkyria
very well
Chronicles
be a
4, and she
product of
did
three
work.
interwoven paths. Only when path striders at the Trailblaze enter
Actually, that's the thing. Should I actually replay
Will
Valkyria
its
Chronicles
true
4? Because I
nature
did
be
finish it on my
revealed?
first few streams on the PS4. So one of the worlds is Dark Souls. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if Akron is. Well, no, Akron is probably from Star Edo, considering it sounds Japanese, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Because her world's gone. It is destroyed. It is doomed. So, because all the flashbacks we had in Penacony's ending. The president was in an ocean in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse, in the middle of a lava field. Turning back. Lushaka. I want to see what Lushaka is. It sounds Southeast Asian sounding. Throwing the towel, right? I don't think we're at that point yet. Dong Hong, we've been with this group for almost 3 years now. You should know how the Trailblazer acts at this point. So this is all said, itching to get off the train.
Wait. I think we might be missing someone.
Yeah, where's March? Yeah, where's March? That's mean. That is so mean. She says something about her character performance, but I haven't seen since the warp. March? First girlfriend? March? March? Yeah, it could be. Could be inspired by... It could have some inspiration from either African, Southeast Asia, or South America. It could easily be a mixture between Aztec, Hispanic, you know, any of those cultures. It could be something like they did with Fate Grand Order when they made some of the Aztec servants. I haven't even played the Lost Belt yet, and they look kind of interesting. Oh?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp. Of course not. I've been through way more jumps than you ever have.
Gladly.
Because I think because when we did March's companion mission, Fushuan actually sees something that's hidden inside her memories, and it actually has, freaky enough, sentience. So it's trying to tell us, hey, do you really want to remember? Is this a callback? Sorry, I'm fixing my mic here. I might have to get a new one because the thing keeps tripping and the wire looks a little weird. But yeah, anyway.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
Hey, I have a messy room, but at least you can see the floor. That's the main thing that counts, so people don't step on your merchandise and all the stuff you've been buying. Someone actually want me to make Sunday in Soul Calibur, but I don't know how to recreate the wings. I could probably make something, but I don't know if I can find the right hairstyle for it. Uh-oh. Alright, Sunday. I trust you. Oh boy.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphoreus itself.
Ooh.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Well, here's the thing I understand. Amphoreus... Oh god, I'm gonna butcher it so badly. Amphoreus was hidden for a reason, right? And since Black Swan just, hey, I just took the duct tape off and here, it's here. The consequences of our actions. Black Swan, if you get March killed, I won't forgive you.
Why is she the only one affected?
Because she's the one with amnesia?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell.
I mean, to be fair, March is part of an ice element when we originally meet her, and considering the remembrance is ice elemental initially, because every time the Trailblazer takes a new path, it symbolizes an element, and I want to say it is that element of that directional path, the original element of said path. So, like, preservation is fire, right? Destruction is physical, so... And, you know, harmony was imaginary. So remembrance has to be ice, so it has to be correlated to what March is going through. Considering remembrance is the newest path available as playable characters. So... let's see...
Before we identify the cause, my suggestion
This is just
for
me
Miss March to
spitballing.
avoid venturing anywhere near Amphoreus.
No!
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better.
My goodness, you are... My goodness, so March might be fire? I don't know, because fire... when the Trailblazer got preservation, it was a fire elemental thing, right? And that's in Bellabog, which is the opposite of what's happening in ice, right? So my theory, and this is a really bad theory, by the way. So, the issue with Bellabog, right, was basically the fact that it was covered in ice, right? So in order to oppose that, you have to have fire to burn the internal winter down, you know, beat up Cocolia and all that stuff. And that's why Trailblazer's path was fire-based. I'm also saying that the original path of preservation was probably fire to begin with, considering that there's no earth elemental in this game, unless they'll show it up later, because isn't Qliphoth like a golem, right? A stone wall, basically, right? So you have to imagine the fact that with the exception of destruction, because of the antimatter legion attacking her space station, we had a couple instances with that, and when Trailblazer took the Watchmaker's hat of imagination, not only because you're dealing with the power of, literally the power of imagination in the dreamscape, because it's both real and not real. If that kind of makes any sense. So, because what we know from Remembrance, because I haven't unlocked it yet, it's ice-based. And because March's original element was ice, it might be the fact that she might be from there. And considering that the whole trailer gives a massive, and not subtle, massive hint that she's very involved with the story, that's my hint. I don't know how far you played or even beat the rest of the story, and there's probably going to be a 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, and so on until 4.0. We're probably going to see something change with March, or even a 5-star March being like her true form, basically. considering March is literally the first character we meet besides Dong Hong, and Dong Hong already has a ultimate version of himself, but yeah, you're not close to finishing the story. So this is all just speculations at this point, but the way I'm seeing it, because Dong Hong has a past, and he was originally a Wind character, and the Xianzhou Luofu has a lot of Wind characters. I'll explain a little bit better if with my train of thought, because my train of thought might be all over the place at the moment. So let me finish this up real quick.
Take my camera along.
Oh no.
I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
No. Oh, you're gonna make Trailblazer sad now.
With the melodramatic turn, I'll be fine.
I'm gonna be really annoyed if they just kill her off and we get her a nice dress. It's like, you bastards, how dare you! You already pulled my feelings already with Firefly. Don't do this to me.
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me.
Actually, now I just thought I should make March 7th Hunt
photos,
in
okay?
Soul Calibur.
I'll be checking the
There is a
camera.
fighting style that kind of works it out, but it's not double blades though, so I'm gonna have to think of something. Anyway, let me speculate here a little bit. So, with okay, so right now we have Harmony Trailblazer from Penacony because we inherited the Watchmaker's gift, right? We have his glorious hat, we have the power of friendship, imagination, and all that. So with March and Dong Hong were the first people that we virtually meet, but the first people that us, the players, meet are both Kafka and Silverwolf, both Stone Round Hunters, right? So they don't really count. So Dong Hong obviously is, in his base form, is Wind, and he's part of the Hunt. A lot of the Xianzhou Luofu characters are mostly Wind-based, as far as I've noticed. So if we do this... So at this point, there's only three wind-based characters that are 5 stars, who are technically from the Xianzhou Luofu. If you count Blade, if he's originally from the Xianzhou Luofu, because people are saying that Young Li is his niece, so he's from the Xianzhou Luofu. He's also Wind Element. Hua Hua's the same thing. Freaking Fei Xiao, even though she's not from the Xianzhou Luofu, is still affiliated with them. So it's by the elements of said paths. The only person that's not wind-based that's from the Xianzhou Luofu is Black Swan, and I think, yeah, Sampo, because I don't fucking use Sampo. But that kind of correlates to what I'm saying, and Bronya, I forgot about her too. It kind of correlates to what my theory is, because the paths are not just a path chosen, but also be affected by said element. If that makes any sense. Because you might be right. March might get a fire element in Amphoreus because she's part of the ice element in her first appearance. And her alternate form, which is not even a separate character, is imaginary because she's in the Luofu. But that's probably only because of her training, which is, we already went through that. But this is all speculations and it's theories, and I'm starting to lose my original, my thought process just thinking about it. But speculation aside, I'm afraid we might have an instance where we might get a 5-star March, considering this is not the first time that a character was meant to join us, and then they decided on their own volition that they're not going to come by. That's why we got Dong Hong, Emanator Lumine, because he says, "Oh, I'm not joining this one because I have private business and I don't want to, go here because, yeah, my former life I basically did horrible things." So, yeah, that's my thought process anyway. Because, yeah, March being March, It's bloody March. So, But yeah, I'm not kidding. If Black Swan did this, like unveiled the freaking space camouflage, she inadvertently caused his poor March's, well, suffering. Again, I don't know. This is all speculation.
Do you think March's 7th past could be connected to Amphoreus?
Yeah. Well, it also was for free because Herta doesn't follow either hunt nor a preservation. She has her own of the erudition, so that's a different thing entirely. But my thought process is the fact that of how we meet certain characters and might affect their element and said paths. I mean, obviously it's up to the devs to figure that one out, but I just want to try to correlate and see how it would make sense in terms of lore, not just a gameplay standpoint. I mean, the fact that freaking Acheron, Rame, is literally the Grim Reaper. She is the emanator of Nihili. As far as I understand, the emanator are basically like either very powerful beings of said path or basically avatars or heralds of said aeons of such paths. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we unlock the power of I can't say names here. Akavili, considering that we are following his footsteps at this point. But at the same time, we have a Steron inside the Trailblazer, but they never really specify what kind of Stellaron. All we know is it is the cancer to worlds. It causes destruction. It causes all these negative things. So, for all we know, we could be the literal avatar of Nanook, and Nanook just does not care. Just like he does not care about the Duke Inferno's faction. In fact, I wouldn't be too surprised if Nanook is really Akavili, but he just got tired of traveling everywhere and just wanted to destroy everything. That could be a fun twist, but I'm pretty sure in lore that would not make any sense, because I believe both were around at the same time. I don't know, I'm thinking of too much of Elden Ring, where a couple of things were like the same being, but they're not the same being. I don't know. Anywho, I wasn't reading this. Really, the 6-phase eyes is most likely some kind of energy that's picked us before. I wouldn't be too surprised if that comes back up again. I want you to know I'm going to take the lead since I'm up to it. Where's the crucial steps that everyone has this rope? Can we bring Sunday? Because we need to bring the youngster here.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Well, when you put it that way, I feel like you two are banging behind the scenes, which wouldn't be too surprised.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great, sounds real good. I'm trying to account for having to get some soup. You know, I literally have the cloud pig here. Why not just give it to Margin and make her like sleep better? Because isn't that the whole idea of having the pig elephant thing? Is to help you get rested and help your morale. Oh, wait.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you.
Ooh, freebies. I love freebies.
Your very own car.
What? There's this outside IPC. Coverage, so there's no chance of everyone coming somewhere here and there. Well, coupling and using one of the expression cards outside your landing capsules. Is that a good idea? Because according to what I saw in the trailer, something bad happened.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe.
But I don't have space. I don't have space slice. Yeah, does Trailblazers even know how to fly? Because we bought those cars in Panaconia, but we don't actually keep them. The Express has more multi-purposes than I thought. Woohoo, a powerful engine to send cars blasting off into space.
Oh, no you don't. Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright?
Oh god, now I just had a it was like we detach all the cars in the Express and turn to a giant mecha robot. It turns into a freaking. It'll be like the Voltron. He just combines into a giant robot with a literal sword of friendship, or as Noble would say, the friendship cannon.
Get going whenever you're ready. Pom Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
Yeah, let's do this. But please give Stella the instruction manual.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
Ikimasu. Whee! How does that work? Because you can't have fire in space. Well, that was quick. I was not expecting to meet them this early. Whee! Wait, why are we using the front car? Oh, never mind. I thought it was the front car. I was like, why are you? Oh, there it goes. Yep. Himiko, this is your fault. I told you I couldn't drive. Himiko, I told you I couldn't drive. I couldn't drive stick. Sorry for breaking your temple. It was like this when I came here. Oh shit, Doc Kong. Where's that dude? Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Ladies, future and present, is this our time? Is it our turn? Oh wait. This doesn't look right. Hold up just a second. There we go. We're not going money with this one. Really? Time for the next reincarnation. Wait, you see Duncan's chest rising and falling. Proof of the still lingers. Why would you slap him? This isn't Deadpool the game. You don't just slap him. I mean, the fact that he tolerates our bullshit is like, I'm surprised he hasn't slapped us. You called him when you first met Donghong on March 7th. Oh, shit. How can you even think of that customer? You're scared. You feel like slapping yourself to snap out of it. But come to think of it, you don't necessarily need to slap yourself, right? You take another glance at Donghong. Sorry, Donghong. Stell, what? Stell, what the hell? Stell, you looked a little too happy to do it. So, the developers knew. Good to know. Pardon me. Safe. I told Himiko I couldn't drive stick. How long were you out? Passed out in the car. I blacked up, but not before dragging you out. But Express. Farewell, my friends. Finally free from the Express. Farewell, my prison. Even in life and death situations, the Trailblazer can't take anything seriously. Caleb was happy too. I would be surprised if he wasn't. It's finally time. I mean, don't get me wrong, Donkey Kong's kind of cool though, but you know, maybe it was that one gender-bent Donkey Kong fan art, but maybe. Let's find a somewhere safe to set up base operations. This statue and buildings were so far point of the installation. Are we gonna be fugitives again? Hi. Okay. What is that? Show yourself, Peeping Tom. Someone's here. You better come out. You need not be afraid. This is only a magical hat I found. Oh. He's the door. Hello. Whoa. Whoa, what's happening? What is happening? What with the... What? Well, that's not unreassuring. Oh. Wait. What? This is some freaky shit. Yeah, I can tell it's space magic, but I'm like trying to figure out if it was affected by the shadows. That pink thing. Yeah, we're definitely like in space Greece. What? What about souls? I'm sorry, what? Well, what about the souls that you're craving? None of these work. Maybe a rabbit? Pink rabbit? It's unlike any species. I guess that's what you said. We know nothing about Amphoreus after all. We're translating in Euro 6. We knew its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet, but Amphoreus all the way out close by, so it told us about the world. Yeah, Amphoreus squirrel. But go. I mean, I'm pretty sure the language barrier will be the last thing to worry about, considering magic is a thing. Too high. As long as it doesn't burn the magic hat I got. What? Whoa. Atlas? Like a statue of Atlas? Because if I know my Greek mythology, I believe Atlas is the Titan? No, Greek god that holds the world, basically. Oh, who this? Hello? In a Greek language, and the voice in their own way. Oh. Ah. Hello? Are you enemy? No, you're stone. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully no one lives in this area, and the strange creatures from before is nowhere to be seen, but... This solution is more than just great engineers and architects. The statue is also again a universal belief system. Only closer. What do you mean closer? It's literally a four-armed dude holding a giant sphere which looks like contains the entirety of the universe. See, it looks like the top-down expectation of, like, say, a galaxy or a universe. Because you can see the rings. And then you see, like, I guess the sun, and then at least one planet, two planets on there. I want to take some photos now, it's the perfect time. Oh, don't mind if I do. March! I know you're sick. Inside a swirling vortex churned in the clouds, barely reflect that golden glow. It's up to you to take on the taste of it. Whoa, what the? Something tells me you're gonna come to life. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh no! No, 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 no. One of them moved. Free place? That doesn't mean shit. That thing moved. It wasn't here anymore. You think I wasn't gonna notice that? Dude, I played very little horror games. I played Vampire. I played a little bit of Resident Evil. I'll notice something has been missing. I'm like, what the fuck? No, there was a thing that was facing this way, right? It was like one of these guys with the tree-looking heads, and it just disappeared. I think it was one of these guys. Okay. We're diverging from the main mission. I also want to make sure we have freaking... Oh, I was facing the wrong way anyway. It's... Blaze back on the gate. Magic, blood, carnage, chaos, banquets, bottomless abyss. I don't know, Tartarus? Wait, what? Here, you play the poison here.
Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
March? March? Hi? I'm gonna be laughing when one of those things move. Hey, they deserve them as well. What? Damn it, Dog Hungry, you had to say it! Yep. War armor. Attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy their war armor. Got it. Wait, war armor is destroyed, damage done to them, delays action, and regenerates energy from an attacker. Ah. Attacking enemies with destroyed armor will also deal extra... Yeah, that kind of makes sense. So it's like a break gauge, but you have to worry about armor now.
Time for a buzz. Time to cleanse the filth.
Ow. Ow, owie, owie. Ow, why you hit so hard?
Dreams do come true.
Why you hit so hard?
This is double speed. Expand your thinking. You took the bait. Allow me to purge the ruby of your body and mind.
Ow. I like how he headbutts you, but he also hurts himself. Not in stats wise.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a thought.
By the way, this is a not fully upgraded Herda, by the way, so just a heads up.
Time for a buzz.
Yeah, you get more damage even if your character is not the same type as... Wait, you get more damage even if your character is not the same type that the enemy has. Oh, I bet.
Open sesame. What a crumb.
But because Herda has less than 2,000 damage, he's not really doing optimizable damage, unfortunately.
Let's improvise.
Can I have
Round
fun this
two.
time?
The truth. Everything in this world.
I forgot how squishy Silverwolf's
It's
character is.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth.
Is Lingsha the best healer, or is it still Hua Hua? Because I think she's doing more stuff than Hua Hua. Just saying. Ow. Ow. Stop shooting me.
More enemy.
Yeah. Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Allow me to first. Can I have fun this time for a fun?
How many are there? If I knew it was going to be this problem, I'd have for Hi? Hello? Shiny sword. Hi.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
Ether, what are you doing here? Oh, what?
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
That's nice and all, but when the hell did I have my bat on me? I had my magic hat. Hey, I can understand what you say. Everyone will be
Roaming
safe.
around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
Those people weren't there before.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you. I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I
hell
know.
is going on?
I'd be
I
advised
feel-
not to take precautions.
I feel like there's a shift between night and day. I could be wrong.
So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above.
Einhorn, look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? You even ruined his weapon! I've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated.
We're all humans here. Doghook's half dragon. We don't even know what the Trailblazer are. I think Pinan is human, and you are a miniature redhead Fyren. None of us are the same.
Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
Snowy.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
True.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us, then.
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you. The same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent. And why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves.
I just had another theory. Are we in like some sort of underworld?
I'm Finan, from Ides Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just...
I'm totally not gonna remember that.
Baseball bat? Oh, you mean this marvel of a weapon? Sorry, but why don't you tell me your name in return for your weapon? Friction really does spark friendships, huh?
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
Snowy.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
You know, I also had a funny thought. We have a Pine in here, right? And then we have Sampo. This is the more competent, hotter Sampo, just because the hairstyle's similar. Let's see. Yay! We made friends. Hey, Fainin. I almost actually said Paimon for a second there because I haven't played Genshin in God knows how long. Maybe the situation. Let's see here. I'm trying to come up with possibilities on it though. Answers still would be. Well, it could be magic. Considering the only closest thing to magic we ever gotten is the Xianzhou Laofu when we had to fight the followers of the Abundance. But even then, Aeons are pretty common knowledge in terms of what's happening in the whole universe. So it wouldn't be too far off that this is more magic based, considering Belobog and Penacony are both technology based worlds, with a couple of fantasy elements to it, obviously. But they have like scientific and kind of like godly explanations of what things are occurring and why. But Xianzhou Laofu has more mystic, not only because it's based on, you know, Asian mythology and mysticisms and, you know, obviously the freaking Lung dragons and whatnot. But, yeah. Amphoreus could easily be magic based because Greek mythology is one big standpoint. And hell, I think Greek mythology is like the first thing I started to study in my whole mythological nonsense I try to get into. Yeah, I'm more concerned about having food. Timed. The spear that destroyed our car is definitely man-made. Penacony is not magic, but a dream. Yeah, that's what I mean. Penacony is technology-based because they made technology in order to make dreams into a physical form. Kind of like a very elaborate VR chat, right? But it is anything they can come up with and imagine, basically. It is literally... I don't want to call it Disneyland because I really don't like Disney, but it basically is a imaginational amusement park. Which, yeah. Apple VR. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. Basically, it's an over-the-top and VR system that you could go in and anything could happen. And it is only limited by your imagination and the fact that, you know, it's built over the fact that it used to have been a whole colony of, you know, convicts and whatnot. A prisoner colony. And Belobog is no different because it was originally a very, like, high technological, you know, planet until the, you know, Antimatter Legion arrived, and then complications happened, and then the Eternal Winter happened, and then it kind of digressed technology back to, I want to say, early/late 21st century stuff. Considering they had cable cars, they still have electricity, but they had to rely on fire. They didn't have fancy things like freaking ships and whatnot. So it was like they had to they digress their technology. So, I mean, it could have been worse. They could have just went full on Day After Tomorrow and turned the entire planet into nothing but a death trap and turned everything into ice. But, you know. And then, like I said, the Xianzhou Laofu is mostly about mysticism. Yeah, there's a lot of technological stuff, like the robots, the mechs, the weapons that they use, and even the ships that they have, like the gliders and the very very Ghibli looking ships with the wings. But it also has to deal with a lot of magic too. Like they had the not ghost heliobi, which are spirits or space gas and whatnot. You had the freaking the Borsen, who are basically werewolves. And then, you had the followers of the Abundance, who are basically cursed with immortality and whatnot. And then, obviously, with being fiddled with the Animal Legion also complicates things on that end. But that's more of a story perspective than an element of perspective. Alright. Man, I didn't realize that we're going to go full philosophical on gameplay and how architect and stuff is. I haven't been taking notes. That's weird because these guys weren't here before. So what the hell? Huh? I'm sorry, I'm trying to look for treasure too. Nope. No imaginary walkway. Got it. Hello! I'm here to not hurt you. Not agree to that. Always take notes. Well, you are talking to a former art student who wants to make his own video game. I still want to, but wait.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
Footless birds? That's a fun analogy. Oh god, no. I was gonna say, is this where Sunday's damn thing comes from, or is it something else? Because I was thinking of a quote, but I'm like, no, I don't think Sunday ever mentioned something like that. And then I immediately thought, oh wait, no, it's what's his name from Tales of Berseria. Why do birds fly?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Are Titans considered Aeons? Because, okay, in the rest of the Honkai Star Rail universe, with the IPC and everything, Aeons are pretty much gods. Or people who became gods. Titans in Greek mythology were like progenitor gods. Basically they are the forerunners of the current Greek pantheon and all their mythology and so forth. Like freaking Kronos, Gaia. I'm not sure Atlas was considered one, but I think he was. But I always thought Atlas was a Greek god, but I wasn't too sure about that.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the gate of infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. Oh, these two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Final. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Final.
I was not expecting him to have a mustache.
Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived.
Oh, so they're like golems.
A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift. Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Which makes sense.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
Whee!
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
You're gonna carry and fly us across.
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. Alright, silence please! We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Oh. Well, that's handy. Oh, wait, what? Okay.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Okay. It's like we're walking in like a pseudo dimension in the past.
Amazing, isn't it?
The
Now that we're here, we can... Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet?
Oh, that was perfectly timed. I don't know what the heck was that, but that was funny. And then the freaking pink elephant just pops out in the present. That was perfectly timed. So, is she shorter than Wow, okay, she just disappeared. Is she shorter than Bailu? Because I thought Bailu was like the shortest character in the game, and now she isn't.
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldus.
History lesson is never over. Shit, I should have brought Acheron and adventuring.
Time for a fun. You both have impressive fighting skills.
Ow. Ow, owie, owie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dreams do come true.
Helpless as ever. Open sesame.
The truth burns everything in this world is bleeding. Stay in step. Impressive, almost.
Herda's about to die. I was not expecting them to, like, do that.
Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth.
Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a forest.
Yeah, 1,700 damage is not
Thank you.
interesting.
3 of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Noldus? Our name is Trebios.
Hour?
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh no, to think that I, a mere tribal priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
That's confusing.
Noldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe.
So, is Tribble, or Tribby, is she living multiple timelines, and that's why she refers to herself as we? Oh, she has sisters. Ah.
The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
I'm assuming Nikodor's followers shot down the train. Also, I just realized that she's supposed to be a Cupid. But that's a Roman thing. So maybe the Roman and Greek things are prevalent in this planet.
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Mr. Noldus, I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while. Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
Okay.
It's a gift from the 3 Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
Yeah, the Titans are starting to sound like gods because the 3 sisters, the 3 sisters who spread the thread, measure, and then finally cut the threads of fate are I forgot what they're called, but they're the goddesses of fate in Greek mythology.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool. You can simply use at will.
The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
That doesn't answer my question, sir.
The ancient gods of Amphoreus. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
Is this a sequel to Bellabog? Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
Precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
Oh, jeez, that's even worse.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. We should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raise their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands. And 3 guided calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Interesting. Uh-oh.
Huh?
That's not good. That's not good. Uh-oh. What's the stage effect? Big. What? Dinosaurs? Dinosaurs?
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone.
I'm suddenly reminded of Final Fantasy X now. Rides to shoot puff. If you don't know what it is, it's the giant, I guess, giraffe hippo from Final Fantasy X. Dramas.
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Ride the Dromas. I think somebody on the dev team played Final Fantasy X, alright.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
Well, that's inconvenient.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty. We've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking perhaps you really can save Amphoreus from its doom. Just like how the 4 of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Suffering's bad for your health. And
He included the two of us.
that's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. He doesn't look like Sample. He's more Japard. Except he actually looks kind of... I don't know. Because Japard's outfit is way too symmetrical for my taste. And I kind of like symmetry, but, you know.
It's also the reason for the holy city Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Oh.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the holy city is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated?
Then we're off.
Next stop, Akama.
Yes, but more Sample act. Does he? Because he doesn't seem to be, like, a scheming person. Oh, great! Is not how Triple the Strife did at all? These are the enemies we met in the business seems and attacked the work of the Strife Titan. Interesting. So
I've got a raid to get to.
from the small hints we were given, one of them is obviously a reference to Akalibi, who is who's the Trailblaze, who's able to help you find your path, right? Obviously, I don't really recall any Greek god who's associated with that, so that's going to be a little bit hard to reference. Other than that, the Strife god kind of sounds like Nanook's forces with the Anti-Matter Legion because they're bent on destroying everything, but it's kind of a stretch, so... And considering that this planet is hidden from everything, we wouldn't even know if Nanook or any of the Aeons had any influence on this planet at all. Or even
I've got a raid to get to.
a small
Let's
influence.
finish this. Time for a buzz. May the foul stench dissipate. The mood is set. Let the show begin. Time to cleanse the filth.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh, Jesus.
The truth.
Was
runs
not
clear
expecting
as a
that
flame.
type of damage output.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Let's improvise. This combat needs Optima. This is double speed.
Helpless as ever.
Expand your thinking. Can I have fun this time? Allow me to purge the room.
Take your positions.
I don't have time for games.
Mother. Time for a buzz. This is double speed. Be of your body and mind.
Curiosity. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
The truth. Everything in this world.
I might have to swap Herda out because Madame Herda is not doing enough damage. Everyone is completely doing more damage than her, like more than 4 times over.
Will them get messed up?
Okay, never mind.
Dreams do come true.
But her survivability is kind of lower.
Time to cleanse the filth.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Yeah, so if you have Nikador, you have Nanook. They both start with N. They both cause destruction and death. but I don't know if it correlates to what's happening on the outside of Amphoreus. But it's clear that things do have elements that kind of swap between each other here.
Thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
I wouldn't be too surprised if there's a God of War reference. Like, oh God, no, we don't need Kratos on our ass too. This means a strong situation, but these things are less peaceful than I thought. So these Titankin are obviously different from the Legion. Our brothers are fine. Just fine feigning.
The main road's been blocked off. Freebie?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. Summon the Oryx! Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Oh. Well, this is kind of cool.
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefla have always been mortal enemies. Now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
Okay, so even though Don Hong's not sure if destruction is involved, Nikador's obviously a nod to Nanook. The how you pronounce that?
I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefla have always...
Kefli. So Kefli could easily be a nod to oh, damn it. The Preservation, I want to say? I want to say Preservation, because the Preservation is like the largest following in the universe, because it's mostly based off IPC, and the fact that Belobog were former worshippers of the Preservation. At least before they got cut off with the whole Animal Legion and whatnot. Man, we're doing a definite history lesson here. Shit. Humanity is
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akuma is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Noldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Kefli, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
Yeah, hold up. I need to switch her out. I've been showing her out, but we need someone with a little bit more oomph. These guys were weak against like lightning, I believe, right?
So it's...
What are you doing? It's not safe to seek shelter.
No. It's very safe here. The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefli will shine upon all.
Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis. Faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Huh, more enemies. Time for a buzz.
This is double speed.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth.
Still the same old.
The truth.
Damn,
Everything in this
these guys
world
hurt a lot.
is bleeding.
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Was not expecting this.
We are Trian.
I don't know much about Roman mythology, unfortunately. She's obviously referenced as a Cupid, but I'm not too sure about that.
We are Trinan.
The we part.
We are Trivi. Wait, no! Now is not the time for introductions! Snowy, Dee has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets
They could be the
reckless
reference
once
of
he
the
gets
three sisters of fate,
I'm
but
relying on you three to handle the task.
that's
of
the
getting
only
citizens
thing I
to
can
safety.
think of. Because the only other one mythology I can think of that had three sisters were not only the Valkyrie, but they're goddesses of fate. But they're a different mythology, so.
Don't worry. With us here, we can just use the Century Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in
Whoosh.
Amphoreus.
Just a whoosh.
Couldn't that be Akama? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akama. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
That's totally going to get confusing at all.
Eliminate the enemies on the main road and leave the rest to the Holy City's guards. They're all trained and experienced.
Acheron is so broken, it's not even funny. Whoa. Was not expecting the Hogan Shadows to be on our side.
Here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He is surrounded by enemies.
What? Atonus!
What?
The rear is secured now.
Oh.
This is the result of your efforts?
Oh no.
Messing around. You know who we're dealing
with. Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver.
Gilgamesh, you didn't tell me you had a brother, and he's cooler than you.
Fight between us will shatter you with the aftershocks alone. Who are you?
Enough. Come to destroy the Holy City.
Uh-oh, that's not good. Ow. Lakeshot might die here. We kinda need our healer.
The mood is set. Let the show begin. Still waters uplifted. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Yeah, Acheron just nukes everything.
Atonus!
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken,
Oh,
should
Mighty.
your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
Okay, that kinda makes sense. That kinda makes sense.
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
It could be Shadow's VA, but we all know that the movie version is Keanu Reeves. King Stranger and Stranger.
Don't evade the question. Aglaia told us to protect the citizens. Were you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders. The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Achaemins have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
Oh yeah, I need a thumbnail. Hold on just a second, guys. I need a thumbnail. I forgot about it. I was too busy investing in the story here. Alright. Yeah, that's what Feynman reminds me of Sonic. I guess. But he doesn't seem cocky, though. Mighty, however, seems to be cocky, and he's able to pull his punches. Meaning, it's like, yeah, he's cocky, and he has reasons to be.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself.
Given the fact he's a Gilgamesh-looking motherfucker, I wouldn't be too surprised he does do something like that.
Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Aglaia told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name? Is that not also strange?
Tony! Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core.
Ooh.
What a mess. Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now, backup is here.
Lord Finon, and the two guests.
Oh?
Welcome to Akhema.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Castorus?
Why does she look like, what's her name from Ray Zero? The elf chick?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also...
Just know, I never seen Ray Zero, I just know of it.
But today, Lord Finon, Akhema needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Wait, is she Nyx?
Well, that isn't for me to decide.
She's like death, but Nyx is the lady of the night. So probably Thanatos? Because the leaves that are floating around kind of look like butter. Yeah, she has to be Thanatos because she has a butterfly flying around her.
Dear guests,
Thanatos is known as the Greek god of death, but he also has butterflies that represents him.
And kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Hey Acheron, I think you got competition.
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise.
I can't. I'm forced to not be near her. I wanted to see what would happen, but I'm forced to walk slow. Yeah, she has to be the. So I guess all the characters are. You could go close. I tried to do it, but. Oh. Oops. Oops. So maybe you should follow her and keep a safe distance. Oops. Anyway, I was just gonna say, I think all the characters are based off the Greek or Roman gods. So like I said, she might be Thanatos, the Greek god of death, because butterflies are her imagery, and Thanatos is represented by the butterflies. I don't know what, Phaeton might be, but Mighty obviously sounds like Ares, the god of war.
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos ears. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty...
Wait, didn't they mention Phaeton was a messenger? That he has to, because the only messenger that comes to mind is Hermes.
Come to arms.
Oh boy. Oh, too bad. You're weak against lightning.
Here to crack. Time for a buzz. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Stay instead. Let's improvise.
Wait, what was Frank or something?
Still waters uplifted. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Yeah, so Greek mythology is always about tragedy or humor, because they're the ones who made plays and all that. So, I keep calling him Mayday. Mighty obviously sounds like the Greek god of war, because he's stand-outish, but he can also represent a Greek hero. And considering, I think they called Phaeton a messenger, he could easily be Hermes. Obviously, the chick that we met earlier, I can't remember her name already. She's obviously dead, so Thanatos. I wouldn't really go so far as Hades, because Hades was the lord of the underworld first. But he is not the god of death. He does not openly kill people, or is the Grim Reaper. He just is the lord of the afterlife. In this case, he kind of judges if you want to go to paradise, or you are a damned soul. Not the same job as Satan, but, you know, it's up there.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of pure body and mind.
Rhythm get messed up. Destined for oblivion.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict.
Is Lady Agla the blonde chick?
I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns.
I think I found my favorite character of this arc. Just her motif alone.
Let's go. It's time to face strife.
This could also be inner edgelord thinking, hey, she's goth girl, GF.
Fair. You must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castris.
Well, aren't we going to the final battle a little too early?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens
I do see a little bit of Zhu Yi in her, and she does have a little bit of Fuha's hairstyle too, which is like the last character I ever got from Impact 3rd.
As Lady Aglaya instructed,
I'm pretty sure I'm butchering those names because I can't speak Mandarin for the like of me.
Do excuse my impropriety. Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
Memorial Palace, Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
What was that? Mommy, I'm scared.
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trebled up controllably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, how many times did Dahong die? Because accordingly, he only died, what, once?
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
Uh-oh.
Interesting concept. Surely on your world there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses.
Dong Hong, you unveiled information that you're not supposed to do yet.
There's no need to further confirm your result. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of
we save the cultural experience after the crisis is averted. There's a time and place for it.
Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphoreus. Stand with me and become heroes!
I don't like that line. Knowing the Greek tragedy, heroes become heroes when they die. You know, Hercules, frickin', there are so many things wrong with that. Whee! Oh my goodness. Ah! Whoa. Whoa. Rotate the clues and assemble the pattern. Once the progress is full, you can move quickly to... What? Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums.
Okay.
Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Okay. A little confused, but okay.
Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Looks like an abductor combined with an armored core. Sarah God, Mad King, Incarnation of Strife. Ow. Elgia reminds me of the god with a golden core. Oh, you mean Midas. Midas touch. King Midas had that thing.
Time for a fun.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
This combat. This is
I smell grind session because this is our first boss.
Let's improvise. Still waters uplifted.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ow. Well, if that's not the spear that shot us down, I don't know what is. I noticed the spear was golden. Characters with glory can obtain plus BS skill or to increase glory. Characters with glory can spell a number of titanic corpus stacks equal to the crit.
Time for a fun. Allow me to purge the root of the beauty of your body and mind.
Destined for oblivion.
This combat. This is double speed. May the foul stench dissipate. Quick time to cleanse the filth.
God, I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
I weep.
Yeah, Akron is hyper carrying us here. Because a lot of them are weak against lightning, and the fact that she penetrates all of them, it's like, it's not even fair. Oh.
Move. This is not the true Nikado, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here. New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphoreus.
She gives me a Hera vibes because or maybe she's the place for Zeus. Because Hera and Zeus are basically the top of the pantheon. But knowing Zeus has done a whole lot wrong.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as... Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person.
She looks like she has ether corruption from Triple Z.
Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
She's just talking metaphorically.
Manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trian followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place.
Knowing Greek mythology, you don't want to enter stuff without permission. That's as far as I understand.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Arkema has just barely survived a calamity, there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort. Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Oh boy. Good to know that this thing is not over, because I was going to say, it's like, wait a minute, this is too short. Oh. This is going to be a long story. Oh.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead. Interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
I like it how her voice is naturally echoey. Baby basic cover. Gold. What the hell? Wait, what?
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Arkema's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier.
Pardon me?
This is a good place for our chat. Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphoreus' history before I tell you more. Sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say. If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Oh, bullshit. We know you're omnipotent. What the hell? What? Oh, these are toys. I was like, what? They're kind of cute, but wait, what? Oh god, water physics. Water physics.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphoreus' distant and recent past.
Again, the butterfly is a big motif.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos. 3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings. 3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature. Then came Kefali, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them. The wise Circes soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty. And with that, the first humans were born. In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived, and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the three calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than Ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Is something wrong? This sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease. I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others. Take my suggestion, bath sprites. Please narrate the story in the style that this guest prefers.
Oh no. Hold on just a second, guys. I need to move. My elbow's starting to hurt. Oh, you should not give me this power. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Time for stupidity.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphoreus.
Oh dear God. This is catering to my preference.
Hey, no butting in. Class is still ongoing. Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphoreus started off as a ball of chaos. The three Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another three Foundation Titans created the Earth, Ocean, and Skies. And the different three Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me.
Okay, so that one thing's gonna be confusing because I know Kronos. Okay, so the first three, the Fate Titans, are obviously the real Titans in Greek mythology: Kronos, Gaia, and I guess it would be Atlas. Those are the only 3 titans that I know right off the bat. Then you have the Foundation Titans, which are basically the first 3 Greek gods. Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. One for the sky, one for the ocean, one for the earth. And then the creation one's a little bit hard for me to think. So.
But 3 baddie titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened. A prophecy appeared on Amphoreus, something no one saw coming. The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world.
Sounds like a plot line for one of the Dark Soul games.
We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphoreus!
Is something else wrong? Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard to please. Trusting and perceptive at the same time. Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself. I seem to hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. We can move on to the problem at hand, now that both of you have some understanding of Amphoreus' history. Come with me.
Wait, what? Oh. Huh? Ah, collectibles guide. After collecting all the nymphs in the air, the garment maker will begin deciphering the prophecy and may provide unexpected information of unknown surprises. Okay.
Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions. You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
Okay.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
This is not going to send us to a dreamscape, is it?
I won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me?
Uh-oh.
Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
Oh my.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. Alright?
I'm so confused.
It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Goldweaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these bars in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together. You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now. You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable of sensing even the slightest quiver. We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me. And in return, I ask for you to promise me something.
This is not gonna bite us in the ass later, is it?
Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphoreus to be free of troubles. You learned the legends of Amphoreus from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphoreus. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans, inducing their rage and madness.
You mean to say Pandora's box?
Amphoreus has since fallen into eternal night. The black tide engulfing all.
Because in mythology, Pandora's box literally held the world's evils and sins, and once opened, unleashed upon the world. In God of War, I believe Kratos was forced to open it in order to fight Ares. But Pandora's box also holds the secrets of hope, not just the madness and chaos of the world. It also unleashes hope. Kind of like the prevalence of, like, say, the Chaos God Zinch in 40k. It has the power of change. It could be a change to your predicament or a change in your fate. Because the Greek gods were, I don't want to really call them perpetuals, because they were like true immortals, but until the box was open, they didn't fear anything. Until Pandora's box opened, now you have war, chaos, famine, and disease, and it causes a stir. And because the gods rely on worship and faith from humans, if you have no more humans, that would eventually kill the gods themselves. Thus, they would fear their own mortality, at least as far as I understand. But Pandora's box also contained hope, the hope to change your inevitable fate, basically.
The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphoreus' only hope.
Yeah,
People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves.
That doesn't sound bad on paper, but this sounds like a literal preference to Dark Souls 3.
It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphoreus' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew.
Something tells me we're inadvertently starting Ragnarok, but that's not great.
In times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Archiman needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for. You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphoreus, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare. And in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Archiman about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen. Archiman is approaching its end. I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that?
Uh-oh. This is bad. This is really, really bad. There wasn't any rules that says you cannot prevent things from happening.
Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete.
It wasn't a no.
I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice.
I'm having horrible PTSD from a separate game entirely when I had something similar to that. It's like, this is why I have one of my famous quotes. Don't keep promises you cannot keep. And also, if you keep telling a goddamn secret, it's no longer a secret. Oh, I got a secret to tell you. No, because it's no longer a secret if you tell the next person right next to you. Something tells me she's going to be bad, but not in the same level as Cocolia. Because we know she's playable. But I think she's devious like Jade, but she's not inherently evil.
As much as I am interested to hear your story.
Speaking of Jade, I never got Jade.
I've taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunhan's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
So here's the problem to her promise. She promises not to reveal anything of the outside world, space, and everything. But how does that not prevent the outside world to convene into Amphoreus? Since Black Swan opened up the veil, Amphoreus is now visible now to everyone. So a random ship could be just flying around in this part of the galaxy and it's like, hey, this looks interesting, let's go travel over here. So, you can ride a dinosaur. I mean, yeah, true, but, you know. What the hell? Is that a flying pig? No-fly zone. Mysterious objects blessed by Giannis. By breaking them, movement speed will increase for a certain duration. Oh. In the game. Wait, we get mounts? We get mounts? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to all the overworld stuff here. Wait, where is Dong Hong? My dude, where are you? I thought you said you were gonna wait for me.
I'm sorry, this route is not open yet.
I'm not going that way. What? Tell people I didn't expect that to hurt. Only concern though is consistent how finance been acting in the area of this. Something is definitely off about this one. Even in the plan as isolated 006, the people still have like spacing and passing neons. Sky above the bears are more like a person they really have. She's starting to sound like a follower of the Order, considering Sunday had that kind of conception to them where he wants to control everything and for the sake of the people. So she might be a follower of the Order if she's unaware, but she could also be lying and she knows of Aeons. And they're just using it as a different term. I don't know. It's too early to speculate that part. But yeah, she's starting to sound like a follower of the Order, which is a dead Order, as far as I understand. I still can't think. I beat him. It'd be funny if I found out of Dog Kong just clocking the Titanite soldiers with his fists. He just clocks them with a right hook. Yeah, definitely don't need that happening.
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have. Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier? Goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysosairs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
High Priest Treeby. Oh, Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
Well, at least he's being nice about it.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd, too. Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers, too?
Maybe. Is that
Not
rare?
at all. We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treeby will see if you get it.
In Amphoreus, memory lane objects we found everywhere. The trailblazers, they reveal an energy ripple around them at this point in time, holding down the buttons. The power of this is limitation under norms. Beyond 3 seconds without the object rewinding to a critical time point, it will return to a state prior to activating. Ah.
Whoa! You got it on the first try! You're a natural.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. Go. Bring word to the Bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
Amphoreus.
Okay? There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior. Oh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go? Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treeby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphoreus. Most of the time at least. Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
Teleslates?
Yeah, I knew it. There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond the... beyond Akama. Like the city you're from. Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set. Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads. Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything? You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Won't that mess with the economy? Yeah.
Not if it's just the two of you. But if any of the council elders happen to ask, it's our little secret. Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
This is things gets a bit longer. Yeah. Look, there's someone on the roof.
A miracle. A miracle fresh from the oven. No, bring word to the bard.
The translation of her is one of those hidden passages, but two different appearances interact with them. Doors. Really?
Never safer tomorrow when you leave today.
Well, that's not confusing at all. Spear. Relying the spear via prayer can replay its past, follow the capture the. Oh, it's the crane. It's basically the crane from the Zangela Fu. That doesn't sound ominous at all.
What are you two doing up here?
Who this?
I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? I, Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle. Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
Poor Dong Hong's like, God damn it.
Aha! So you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stuff.
I'm not even gonna guess the logic.
Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now. Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way. Here, have a look. I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
I mean, here's a problem, right? Our trade cart is still there. Someone will notice it, and everything will be doomed. So yeah, her deal is not really a good deal.
Thalassopolis? Oh, is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists.
I forgot to ask what was the punishment for giving false hope. Sorry, we're going for the chaos. Sorry, Don Hong. We're going for chaos.
It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Akama welcomes you.
Oh boy. Right. Wow, actual physics. I'm shocked. What the fuck is that? What the hell? Spirit Thief Trickery. The Spirit Thief is a self-proclaimed, well-known master thief across Amphoreus. They enjoy stealing treasure others but their team that bench to the point when they're saying they tend to leave a coin of whimsy and mockery. One thing you can punish is the okay. Oops. I misunderstood what that meant. What? But I pressed it. That is so weird. Okay, I'm not gonna pretend I knew what was going on.
Wow. What an amazingly ordinary find.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
You two. You're back much quicker than I imagined. Thought that Aglaya would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous grand craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear. Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting. The one who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoreus.
Does it count that we're breaking our promise if he knows and he's spilling it out in the public?
I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphoreus and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Exactly is the issue.
The reason it's a prophecy is because it appeared in the form of a miracle. No one knows exactly whose will it represents.
Okay.
There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, it's just one of many popular folktales.
So is Kefali the voice we keep hearing, whispering to us?
Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price. Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far. It's Nikador. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal. One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Treeby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, so we accomplished nothing. We're still in Amphoreus here, and the story continues. So, it's midnight. I have to pause everything and make a part 2. But yeah, I don't know why the audio cut out like that. It's weird, because I think I hit something. But yeah, we'll make a part 2 and all before I start nodding off and falling asleep. So yeah, this is Lord Ryan here, signing out. Sorry, I'll see you guys next time for more Honkai Star Rail and try to finish up 3.0. I don't know. We'll see. Later, folks.